Hi friends, my name is Lisa Schmidt and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the Studio. If you were with us last Saturday, we had a little bit of who knows why the voice or the volume, it didn't work. So unless you're a lip reader, you had no idea what I was saying. And even then when I'm down on my making the card, you can't even see my lips. So anyway, I am going to recreate
Morning, Terry.
one of the cards we made last week just so you can see it. Can you hear us? Terry, would you let us know? Can you hear us?
And is it Terry or Tara? Now, I was wondering.
Good question. I'll go ahead and answer those in the chat. We'd love to know. Anyway, so today I'm going to show you something else from the mini catalog. And
yay, she can hear us.
Yay. Oh, last week we were like, what?
Yep.
Anyway, so I'm going to show you something from the mini catalog. Couple of things. And if you don't have it, make sure you let me know and I'll get one in your hands. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So here's our mini catalog. So excited that we can actually show it to you, right? There's so many times when it's coming and we can't show it to you. One thing I want to show you just to even start off is on page 16. Yay. On page 16, there are all these samples of ideas.
Layouts.
Yeah. Tons of layouts, and actually they're made right here, but you could use these without these. You can just use the layouts. We have one of these in the annual catalog also, but it's just a great, like you're stuck, like what do I do? Oh, there's one. I think I'm going to try that. Oh, what's that look like? You find it and you're like, oh, or maybe it's not on here, but you're like, I'm going to try that. So I just wanted to point that out to you on page 16 because there are lots of ideas right here. And I know many times, I don't know about you, but many times I get stuck. This morning, I am going to use this paper from Sentimental Christmas. It is so cute. Now, I have to say, I did not get the stamp set and the dies, but the dies do cut out things in here. So that would be a big benefit. But let me show you some. I think this is all I have left of this piece. But look at the little sweet deer. And you could just cut him out and make a card, or the snowflakes are beautiful. The card I'm going to use is using these Christmas trees. Of course, we've got that fun candy cane ribbon. I'm laughing because I'm sure I might have another piece of this, but you can tell which ones I use and which ones I like because that's all I have left. So one side has Christmas trees, one side has that really fun green. It almost looks like a green taffy kind of thing to me, which is what this looks like, but candy cane. The other side has all these fun little bouquets with holly. There's some great pages that would be good for scrapbooking if you're a scrapbooker. This is like all done. Love that. All the way around, all done. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see little snowflakes in the background. Or you could use it and cut out or die cut out these little stockings, or just use them how they are. Darling, darling. The other one is also like a great scrapbook page, and that's this one right here. Look how pretty that is. Oh, thank you. It is just gorgeous. I just love it. And just so pretty that you could just even use that as a scrapbook page, or you could use it as a card. And on the other side are these really fun candles. So let's see if I missed any pieces. I did not. Those are all the pieces that are in. So that is all I have left of it. That's a little pathetic, but maybe you have to get some more. And this one. Those are the two. These two I like the most. It's hard for me when the two I like the most are on the opposite sides of each other, because then I can't use them as much as I'd like. I can't use them. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm going to start with a pretty peacock, and it is, I want to say 7 inches. I always like to double check my, 7.5 by 5 1/4, 7.5 by 5 1/4. And we're just going to go ahead and fold this like that. And if you ever, just an easy way to remember that is a standard, which I didn't because I used a ruler, but the 8.5, I just cut off 1 inch from here. So I am going to use this really fun, look how pretty it is, paper. And, oh, I didn't even show you stamp set. That's right. I'm going to put this in first, and then I will show you what our focal point is going to be. So I'm going to stick just my standard little white cardstock in here. And this is, I want to make sure, actually, I guess it's already stuck. Let's see. Oh, that fits perfectly. Whew. So this little piece is going to go right here. Now, of course, you could cut this a little inch shorter, but I pre-cut the 4 by 5 1/4. So I have a bunch of these pre-cut actually by 12 by 12. And then, because then you get 4 inches. So you get 6 of them out of that. And I just kind of cut the whole pack up, and then I've got these. So let's go ahead and stick this little piece on with the trees the right way, right here. Boom, and boom, covers the white. There we go. And then in the front, I'm going to, I wonder if all of a sudden I'm like, did I forget one piece? Sure did. Can
What do you
you
need?
grab me these? They're actually in something for Card Cafe. So they're in the bright colored one, the rainbow one. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this on here. I just think it's so pretty. And this time I used, the other card I'll show you, I used Garden Green, but this one I used Pretty Peacock because that color is in here also. So pretty. So I just look at that and I'm like, peaceful. All right, let me show you, pardon me, this die set. So let me show you the Decorative Trees. It's so great to have an assistant. It's so awesome. So Decorative Trees, here are the stamps. And these are just like the beginning of what's so amazing. So we've got our words, of course. We've got some little decor here, little decorations, some tree stars. Those aren't trees. Some little something, holly, and I don't know, stars, ornaments. We've got this that an ornament can hang from, and we've got the trees. So this tree, I'm going to show you the dies. So when I die cut out this tree, this is what I end up with. So the trees, I want you to be able to see that. The trees are made so that.
I agree, Terry. That paper is kind of a retro. I think that's why it's sentimental.
Yes, I think, yeah, absolutely. So this die cut cuts out just the outline. But then we have so many things that we can put on it. So look at all that we missed last week. I'm just kidding. So we have a little, let's grab this one. This one cuts out this very fine, it's all tangled, so I'm trying to get it out here, this very, very fine tree. So this could be here. And you definitely would want to use the adhesive sheets if you were going to die cut this and put that on. But how cute would that be with some ornaments hanging? Very pretty. You could also use the negative space on this one. I feel like you could use that tree with something underneath it like that. How fun is that? I push it all down so you can actually see the green. Can you come a little, or you're closer now, aren't you?
I am.
The other ones we have, are, there's a snowflake, which looks like this. How fun is that? Isn't that cute? I think it's so beautiful. And again, I mean, the adhesive sheets is definitely the route to go with this. There's another one that is, oh, I already had one of those cut out. Okay. There's another one that is on another card I'll show you after. So I'll set that one over there and set that one over there. You just have to wait. And this one, it punches out all the holes. And so you could put something like bright behind it and then put this in front. So you could actually see the little holes, little lights popping through. That could be fun.
Or with white behind, it looks like little snowflakes.
Little snowflakes. Oh, I suppose it kind of could. Then there's this one. Now you're probably thinking, well, why is that short? That doesn't make sense. Well, there are a couple that are shorter. That one and, oh, maybe just that one. There are a couple that are shorter that go with, oh, there's one other one, but I'm going to use it this morning. This one right here. Anyway, there's a couple that are shorter. So this is the holly. And these, you can see they fit on the tree. You just have to trim the tree right there at the very bottom. Trim the tree, and then you'll have that. So another one is this gorgeous, on a shorter tree, gold. That's what I'm going to use this morning, is something with the gold. Isn't that so pretty? All right. I feel like there's a few more things in the dies that are super fun. This could be a gold garland. That's what I believe they show in the catalog. Let me backtrack here and go on to page
42.
Yep, on page 42. So right here, you can see they use that really cute little design on top of the tree, and then it was stamped. Here we've got some ornaments, and there we have a bow. Here's a bow hanging. There's a star on the top. I mean, there's just so many things. I want you to see this one because it's so gorgeous.
I think the garland, you could do it in gold. You could do it in red.
Oh,
sort of,
yeah.
or white even.
Yep. And look how pretty these snowflakes are in gold with a little gem in the middle of a couple of them. I think that is really pretty. I'm going to go up a little higher. There we go. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
I think that is really nice. So, and you can see right here, they're showing us that, yes, you can just cut off the bottom of the tree and you end up with a small tree. So, and these, yes, Dave, these are on page 42. And again, these are samples too, right? This is where I get a lot of my ideas. I think, well, I'm going to copy it from here. So let's keep going. And we've also, there we go. So we've got the star, the bows, the ornaments, and that little hanging bow right there. So all of that to say, we are going to use, I forgot I had gold one, so I'm going to actually go ahead and use this one because I actually, last week, I did not have the brush part. Okay, a little bit loud for a second there. There we go. The brush part of the take your pick. And I'm like, wait a minute. We have one of these.
Where is the brush?
I don't know, but I bought a new one and it came and here it is. So
there we go.
Doesn't matter. And it comes with two. So you get the brush and you get two of these mats. You want to pop that in the chat if you can,
Yes.
that would be awesome. So when I pull this out using a little paper piercer, that's what these other holes are for. We'll have to see here how that goes. Oh, because it's adhesive. So it's not quite coming out. That's okay. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull, I want to get it off of here because then let's stick it a little bit. Just sort of roll that and get those out just like that. That's so good. Gets all those little pieces out. I only see one left right there. All right. So we're going to stick this on our tree. Oops, I see one half out. Go all the way. There it is. So I'm going to start at the top just because then the bottom piece I'm going to end up cutting off, right? So I'm going to go like that. I'm not going to stick the bottom down all the way yet because I want to trim. I guess I can. I'm going to stick it down all the way and then trim this right on the edge of the... I get a little nervous.
Down
I'm going to cut.
bit,
Oops.
please.
Sorry, I get a little nervous. I'm going to cut the gold. So that's why I kind of like to give it a little bit of leeway. But then, of course, if you do that, you might end up in too. So, but isn't that pretty? I just think that's really pretty. All right, here's our card. And, oh, that's okay. This should have been, I wanted to do this in peacock. I switched my color scheme and stuff, but that's okay. We'll just stick with it.
It looks good in gold.
Yep, not the gold, the background.
Oh.
Anyway, we're going to use this one right here. I think we're going to use a smaller one actually with the big tree. All right, I'll just show you the card. With the big tree, I like to use this one because it fits nicely. But I think with this little tree, I'll come back to that. With the little tree, I probably want to use a smaller one. But that seems like a weird shape for that. That's going to be too small. Maybe this one. Yeah.
That one will work.
I think that'll work. All right, so I'm going to cut just a white out of that. Put this back here. Don't want to lose your dies. So when I am actually stamping in my stamping area, I have a little magnetic strip.
Hi, Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo. Up on one of the cabinets. And the reason I have that is because then I can...
just stick your dies right up there so they don't get lost.
Some white cardstock. That's great. I already stuck that one in. Honey?
Yeah. All right.
Oh my goodness, what would I do without him? Well, if you don't know, I'm a teacher and I'm feeling like there's so much at the beginning of the year, which is part of this frazzledom. And you're probably like, I know, Lisa, you're always that way. I'll show you the other cards while he's getting a piece of white. All right. Here's the gold. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that. Or gold, green. That's in our new catalog too, but this is such a fun fold. So that's a really fun one with the plaid 3D embossing folder. All right, the other one's going to have to wait because here he is. All All right, let's go ahead and we'll use this. I'm just going to tear off that edge so it fits. You could cut it or you could just tear it. All right, we're just going to
Hi,
grab one of
Diane.
these.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Trudy.
There we go. All right. And if you were here last week, this is sort of a remake of last week so that you could actually hear and see at the same time. Funny how that could work. Thank you, love. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this tree, a really pretty tree, on here, just kind of like that.
Looks nice.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna set it here for now, but I'm gonna change that out to peacock for the pictures. So come back and look at that. But then I'm gonna put a little gold bow on the top. I feel like the top, a gold star would really look pretty too. But we'll go ahead and stick a little gold bow on that. I do think that either one would look really nice. So this ribbon comes gold and silver in a pack together, which is awesome. Pull that and make a little tiny bow, like that. All right, let's go ahead and trim that off. The other scissors I use for paper so that they end up not doing so well on a ribbon. All right, let's grab a little dot there. I'm actually going to go ahead and stick this on with just a dot because I already told you I'm going to switch the background and change it to a different color, so that's okay. All right, so there's that. You could put with the bigger tree, I covered up the hole. That's okay. So we'll stick that there. We could put a gem on the top. I did not realize how much a smaller tree threw off my design. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just use a different tree. But it kind of did throw me off here.
Looks good.
Yeah, thanks. I want to show you the bigger tree though and what I did because this feels a little sparse to me. On this one, the bow actually covers up that circle. That's kind of what I was going for here, but I'm like, ooh, that doesn't quite cover it up. So the bow sort of covers up that circle, or if you don't mind, it's kind of like a tag. And then a very Merry Christmas to you and yours is what I put inside. Here's another big tree. So this one I used, where is it? This one. This little, this die, which is like stripes. And I used it out of this paper, which is why I have not much of that paper left. Isn't that fun? Look at that tree. And then I just did some of the birch bark 3D embossing folder in the back to just give it a little bit of dimension. Okay. And then with the silver, it was this little plaid. Not little, it was with the plaid. So they are so fun, so fun. And this one, I feel like the little tree fits there. This one looks good too, but there we go. Do you have anything you want to say or tell us?
Sure.
All right, you do that.
Couple of things. Let's just switch screens here. As always, go to thestamperstudio.com for everything you could possibly need, including, just want to make sure we're showing the right thing. Ordering your Stampin' Up! Products. I always try to put in the chat the item number and things. So if you come to thestamperstudio.com, click on Order Stampin' Up! Products, you can get right in. No need for a host code. No need for keeping track, making sure Lisa's on there as your demonstrator. That's all taken care of for you when you come in and you click through this route. Other thing I want to draw attention to is we have posted registration for Escape and Create. Escape and Create is going to be our stamping focus retreat that we're hosting at the Refuge Little Falls. It is happening in February. And to allow more people to attend, we are giving you two options. You can come and stay at the Refuge, or you could stay somewhere else so that we could open up to a total of 20 people who can attend this. 10 at the Refuge, 10 somewhere else, all having Stampin' fun. 10 projects will be a part of this weekend. You'll also have extra time that you can work on your own projects as well. So it is a great combination of crafting on your own and Stampin' projects led by Lisa. So Escape and Create, registration is open. Card Cafe is this morning, and I'm just going to let you know we have plenty cut. So if you want to stop by, feel free to do so.
Sound like you said cut. Plenty cut. Got it.
Plenty cut.
Yep.
Plenty of materials prepared for you. So if you haven't signed up but still want to come, stop on by our Minnetonka studio this morning and we will take care of you. That's what I got.
All right. I'm going to go back, and I think I'm going to go back with this one. Something about that little tree, it didn't work. So let's just check it out.
I thought it looked nice.
Okay, Dave thought it looked nice. I thought it looked little, like the whole piece looked too little. Let's just try it on this and then we can be done. How's that sound?
Mary Jo says the sparkle on the top of the tree makes it so lovely.
Oh yeah, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and just take a peek and see, because I sort of liked it. I liked my design. That's all I'm going to say. I liked it. So here. Oh yeah, I think that could absolutely work. And then you could even put some gems if you wanted to cover up that. I like it.
Or you could shorten the background tag a little bit.
You sure could. All right, so
for those of you who don't know, Lisa doesn't like change so much. So
what does that have to do with this?
You like your original design. You don't want to change it.
No more. I don't like change from summer to fall. But here are our beautiful cards with this lovely tree. It's so fun to play with. Mary Jo was here the other night and she was like, this is so gorgeous. It's such a pretty card. I should tell you, this is made by Kelly Burkhart. I just think this is so, it's one of those that you keep opening because you're like, that's so fun. That's so fun. All right, friends. I hope that you have a wonderful Saturday. I was kind of glad it said it was going to have a little bit of thunderstorms today because I have a lot of work to do inside. And so that's going to help me stay inside instead of going to play pickleball. I hope you have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you on Monday. And I have some more swaps to share with you from this catalog. So come back Monday at 7 and I will see you then. Happy stamping, friends.